It's time to get a good laugh in, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a tweet from Mickey Fax, who is a rapper. Fun fact, he was on the early editions of the XXL freshman. I forgot what year, it was like the 2010s. He was decent. He tweeted out, "Dear NBA 2K community, I have a question. Why? Why do y'all accept repackaged games every year and act like no other games are made? Why are you spending close to $200 to build a My Player every year? Not close. I'd argue they're spending more." Because people have shown their receipts on how much they've spent on PlayStation and Xbox, and it's always like thousands every year. I've seen people spend 10,000 plus on My Player builds and team packs and stuff like that. But let's get back to the question. Somebody added me and they asked me to check out this tweet. Now I can explain why. But there's no reason why. I was told to check out this tweet. I was tagged. They said, read the responses to what he had to say. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to Twitter Theater. All right. Power says, I'll give you an answer. First, they're not just repackaged games. Those who play them often know each 2K feels very different, especially in the park. You can argue the games are bad, but calling them identical usually comes from people who play casually or don't notice. I'd argue most people who play 2K casually or play 2K are playing casually. Second, it does not cost $200 to build a My Player. You can realistically earn enough VC to build one for free. Hey, listen, is this the power from the clan or whatever? You seem like a decent dude, but I'm not gonna lie, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? I disagree with this one right here. Yeah, it doesn't cost $200, but like, let's not like listen. In the moment of trying to correct somebody on some information, let's not also catch ourselves defending the corporation. Because yeah, it doesn't cost $200 to make a My Player, but it does cost $100, and that's still too much. And people spend over $200 every year on My Players. So his point is still, it's not 100% correct, but he's still, if he didn't hit the bullseye, he hit just right outside the bullseye. This is not the time to be a well actually, because this makes you come across as a corporate defender, bro. You know what he meant. You can realistically earn enough VC to build one for free. Nobody's grinding this game for fucking free. People pay because they would rather spend money than spending time grinding. Yes, and you have to ask, why? It's because 2K set the trap and then they created a problem, and then the solution is to get you to pay for it. So you are technically right. You can grind with, but nobody wants to because it takes too fucking long, bruh. So I think the overall reasons that people spending the most money are not just upset about it. They know what they're buying and they're choosing convenience. Boy. Because we like to hoop and we got money too, nigga. Fuck out the spot with that broke ass shit, nigga. Shout out to Baclair. Mickey Fax is asking dumbass questions. Point us to the alternate basketball option, Mickey. We just not supposed to hoop. Huh? This shit is fucking funny because you didn't answer his question. One of the things that he asked is, why do you guys act like there are no other games made? Literally hundreds of games come out every year. You didn't answer that question. You don't have to participate in the fuckery. You choose to. And your response is, instead of trying Resident Evil 9, instead of trying GTA 6, instead of trying Phantom Blade 0, Splatoon Raiders, Beast of Reincarnation, Marvel Token, Plague's Tale, etc, etc, etc. Instead of trying all these games, your response is, nigga, we ain't supposed to hoop. Like, come on, be for a 007. Like, be fucking for real. You're not answering the question. You're ducking the smoke. This is an annoying trend. Why don't you stop worrying about what game people decide to play and what they spend their money on? Mind your own damn business. I gotta disagree with that one, man. The reason why people are all in the 2K's business is what you do affects me. If I want to play 2K, your lack of self-responsibility, your lack of self-control is now affecting my ability to have fun. Because you like getting fucked in the ass by the corporation, now I gotta choose whether or not I want to get fucked. And I don't know about y'all, I don't want that choice. That's the issue, bruh. The group economics. Why? I think the better question for you, Flash, is why can't you think outside yourself? for 5 seconds. Is this video game that important? Stand over there too. All you console gamers are to accept that repackaged nonsense. How many third-person button spammers have I seen you tweet? You beat like 763. So he's saying that like every third-person action game's the same. Shut the fuck up and let us play basketball. You didn't. Once again, I'm not gonna lie. 2K community, based off these responses, you guys are not beating the allegations of being one of the most low IQ in gaming. Because the only person I've seen sort of answer what he said is Power. The rest of y'all are just insulting him. Answer the fucking question. Why do y'all act like there are no other games to play? Why do you like spending hundreds of dollars on builds every year? Your response to that is, man, shut the fuck up, bro. You play third-person action games, bro. You're fucking corny, bro. Fucking potion and wand gamer. Sword and sandals, nigga. All y'all do is press the same button. By that logic, I can say all you do is press the same button too. Isn't it square to fucking shoot, dumbass? What the fuck are you talking about? Why are you so concerned with how other people spend their money? Obviously, they're fans. Just because it's not good enough for you doesn't mean the shit is shit to the rest of us. Translation. Ronnie 2K. You want me to swallow? I got you. Show me a screenshot of how games are quick play online. How many games you played online. Once again, you didn't answer the question. I'm not gonna lie, you motherfuckers are stupid. Nobody's answering the question. Your response was, nigga, how many quick play games have you played? Huh? How many park? You ever streaked in the park, nigga? Huh? You ever been on a 100 game streak in the park? No. If you never used a 7-footer in the fucking wreck, what does it fucking matter? The fuck are you talking about? This nigga said group economics, and y'all just went on a whole fucking tangent. Oh, shout out to Reezus. That's who tagged me. Did somebody respond to this? He said, "Nigga, gonna make a video for." Yo, shout out to Reezus for tagging me, and shout out to Flacco for responding. Hey, this nigga right. We put a flame the whole fucking dumbass community, bro. This shit is fucking funny. All right, let's see what Zay said. 1, we love bat ball. 2, there's no other sim bat ball game. 3, we love that bat ball shit. 4, bat ball the only thing I got. You didn't answer the fucking question. Why do you act like there are no other games to play? Y'all motherfuckers are so low IQ. You're interpreting his question as, why don't you go play other basketball games? That's not what he's asking. He's saying why in an industry where there's actually, we're in an era, guys, where there are too many games to play now. Pick a fucking genre. There's about 10 different options every year coming out. And he's asking you, why don't you, instead of playing basketball games, why don't you go play an action game? Why don't you go play a puzzle game? Why don't you go play an RTS? Why don't you go play a mobile? Why don't you go play a hero shooter? Shit, you can go play another sports game. Nah, fuck that shit, bro. We love the basketball shit, bro. I love basketball too. Because some of us just like sports games, bro. And 2K has no competition. What else are we supposed to play if we don't want the NBA experience? The question once again was, why don't you play anything else? It blows my mind that we live in this era where you got Google in your pocket. And I'm gonna be honest, you don't even need to Google anymore. A lot of you niggas is lazy. You just ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT, am I hungry? ChatGPT, what keyboard should I get? ChatGPT, am I horny? ChatGPT, is it cloudy with a chance of meatballs today? ChatGPT, come on, ChatGPT. You could just add, ChatGPT, what are the 20 biggest games coming out in 2026? ChatGPT, come on, put me on. Search the web. You could have did that. Goodness. I swear they act like they're being forced. Too busy double tapping on booty pictures, man. The problem is these YNs don't understand the concept of the value of $1, not to mention they like it when corporations take advantage of them as well. Shout out to True Inferno. I feel like he'd be in the chat. Because I like to play video games and I don't let opinions and others sway how I feel. If I enjoy, I will play it. And I understand it's a video game made from the likeness of the NBA, and outside of other players changing teams, everything else stays the same, so I don't expect the game to change much. Translation, I'm numb to this shit. I know the game ain't gonna change a lot. I know they're gonna fuck me over. But I like it. I like it. I really, really like it. I'm gonna read a couple more of these. This shit is making my brain hurt, man. To be fair, this can be asked for Madden, Call of Duty, PGA, and FIFA. To be fair, when somebody asks a question and your response is, well, what about this or what about that? That is actually scientifically proven to be a sign of a low IQ individual. If I ask you, what do you think of waffles? And you say, well, what about pancakes? Nigga, I didn't ask you about pancakes. Like, what are you talking about, bro? That's not, yeah, that what about is, that's actually a sign of low IQ, bro. It's a simple question. Just fucking answer it, bro. Me knowing I don't spend money and just do glitches for VC. Allegedly, yo, chill. That nigga Ronnie gonna get you, bro. Yeah, scientifically, it's called being fucking stupid, bro. It ain't just the 2K community, though. Madden, FIFA, Call of Duty, they been robbing them. Niggas got to jump ship to PC gaming. The only part I disagree with is you don't got to jump to PC. All these games are available. Most of them are available on console. All these other games that they can play, they choose to only play that stuff. But basically, yeah, I'm kind of tired of scrolling down because it keeps going. Look, god damn, bro. To sum up all this shit, I can't read, I can't comprehend, I'm stupid, I love the corporation would never do me wrong. Corporation this, corporation that. Ronnie 2K, hey, you look good today, bro. Ronnie, did you get a new hairpiece? That shit look nice. Ronnie, you should get some pigtails. Here's some extra VC. When the new Derrick Rose My Team cards coming out? When the new Larry Bird shit coming out? I'm just saying, bro. Anybody looking to run? Hop in my Discord. That's the summary of this shit. Stupid. I'm not gonna lie. I try to be positive, but it feels like there's just not a lot of hope for y'all, man. Not only is the 2K community ran by fucking dummies, and I'm talking about the influencers, but then it's like the actual community itself is just, they have no sense of a value of a dollar, man. It's just me. What aboutism? That is one brain cell loss for every response on this post. Yeah, I'd say collectively, to wrap this up, out of like the 100+ responses out of this, if I had to collect everybody's brain cells, it'd be about 10 brain cells here total. It's a fucking shame, bro. It's a fucking shame. I'm tired of talking about this shit. This shit makes my fucking head hurt. Yo, shout out to T-Dubs with the sub. Appreciate it. In other news, exclusive. Why, I made a video about this earlier, why Midnight Club 5 was canceled by Rockstar. Any Midnight Club fans in the chat? From 2000 to 2009, Rockstar wasn't just known for Grand Theft Auto. The company was also heavily into arcade racing with the Midnight Club series. First released in 2000 with the original Midnight Club Street Racing on PS2, the series focused on street racing throughout various city environments. The game received a positive reception right from launch, spawning a series that included 4 total games over 9 years, but there could have been a 5 if it hadn't been for Rockstar Games looking down on the franchise. I made a video about this, talking about it, and like there were some people in the comments saying, this is what I mean when I say, yo, the corporate cocksucker is crazy. We don't need Midnight Club anymore, bro. Midnight Club got absorbed into GTA 5. I never personally played Midnight Club myself. I've only had friends that had it, but I've seen people play it. And just from the eye test, I can tell that Midnight Club is not exactly the same as fucking Grand Theft Auto's driving mechanics. So like, why? Like, I feel like ball and gun niggas just equate the car to the car. And they're like, it's the same shit. Like Forza's the same shit as GTA 5. So why would I play it? It's not like. The fuck is wrong with you, bro? Who the fuck said that? I swear I saw at least 5 comments between my Instagram and my TikTok post. I'm not making this up. People were like, we don't need this shit because it's in Grand Theft Auto, man. I'm just like, oh my God, bro. Speaking with Kiwi Talks on Insider Gaming's Rockstar senior designer Chris Roberts, who worked on the Midnight Club series along with Red Dead Redemption's multiplayer, gave insight into what happened with the franchise and why a 5th game never happened. When I left, the core Midnight Club team continued to develop. I think they had even had some prototype cities. I kind of recall London was the one they were doing a map development for and stuff. there was effort. They were starting Midnight Club 5 or whatever they were going to call it, but it didn't last and it was canceled. Roberts said that was part of the reason why it was canceled, due to non-trivial conflict between Rockstar New York and Midnight Club team in San Diego. He said that a part of the conflict was legitimate, as multiple deadlines were missed during the development of Midnight Club Los Angeles. So basically they kind of pissed off the Rockstar executives because they're burning through cash developing the game and they're not hitting the deadlines that the publisher hit for them. Hey, we need this out by this. And they were too busy trying to make a good game, which kind of goes back to what I always say. It's usually never the developer's fault. No artist has ever stood up with a paintbrush and an easel and said, I want to paint a piece of shit. Nobody's ever said that. A true artist understands that, you know, sometimes it takes a little bit more time to create your magnum opus. But the problem with that is the people who are fronting the money for the painting don't care. They're trying to see return. The scalpers. Missing deadlines and falling behind schedule, especially in the pre-digital distribution days of gaming, often had potentially massive financial consequences. But it wasn't just what happened with past games that Robert believes was a factor in the game's cancellation. He also goes on to say, I think that might have been the core of it, but it was also creative control, he said. The team in San Diego we felt in other studio environment, Midnight Club was a solid game. Roberts pointed out the fact that while competing with other racing titles like Need for Speed and Burnout, the game was successful and data showed players kept playing longer than competing games, but that wasn't enough. So they're saying that they had the data that showed Midnight Club was the top arcade racing game. It was beloved more than Need for Speed and other titles. The perception wasn't never that we got accolades or the reception. The New York perspective was, you're not Grand Theft Auto. When you're the red-headed stepchild project, you know, we're doing a great job. We're world class, but we're still treated less than, and it was challenging. Translation. The fans loved our games. The critics loved our games. We had long play times, but the executives at Rockstar don't give a fuck because y'all not buying shark cards. Once again, proving my point. That was a nice way of saying it. They only care about money. And that's why you got some people like Ethos on the GI podcast saying he hopes that GTA 6 fails. I'm not going to say that because I don't wish failure upon anybody, because I wouldn't want anybody to wish failure upon me. But I will say I won't complain if it does. I won't complain if it does, because I do think that game could, I'm not going to say it will, but it could potentially have some of the most negative consequences on the gaming industry possible if it breaks all types of microtransaction fucking records. After Midnight Club 5 was canceled, Robert said that the team was dismantled. Some, he said, transitioned to working on the company's Rage game engine or the Red Dead Redemption, and the rest, however, we let go. When they canceled it, it was pretty clear that there would be no more Midnight Club and everything was going to be GTA and stuff going forward, and that was just the way it was going to be. So he's low-key telling us that that's all Rockstar gives a fuck. That says to me all those canceled games that they had, like, remember Agent? They were supposed to make like a third-person Agent game, and they were also supposed to be working on some type of high fantasy game. Those games are never coming out, bruh. The only thing they care about is how much money GTA prints. You can listen to the full interview on their app, basically. Just integrate Midnight Club into GTA 6. That actually could work if they implemented like a mode that they literally call Midnight Club. But the thing is, it has to play like it and it has to look like it. I don't think they do that, because then that will require you to rework the engine, because the physics in the cars are not the same. So good idea on paper, but I don't think realistically that would happen. Because the thing about like proper racing games, they require more physics, and that requires a lot of CPU power. But then a lot of the CPU power is already going into the open world of GTA 6. So I don't know if it's possible. Even if GTA 6 is mid, it's still gonna milk the ball and gun gamers. And they gonna deep throat. They're gonna deep throat. They kind of tried to, They haven't full blown done it though. It's a DLC in the online mode called Halo Sports and Car Meet. Is it fun? Imagine FromSoft execs canceling projects that aren't even Elden Ring or Dark Souls related. It's so stupid to limit yourself. Yeah, you should have like, just keep the budget down on games that you're not sure of. But like, if you don't have an incubation of like new ideas, you're setting yourself up to fail in the long run. You're only thinking short run. Because there's going to come a point, I know this is hard to believe, but there's going to come a point where GTA is not as popular. People are going to wake up and they're going to be like, it's okay. But I'm going to be honest, it could be this game. Because, oh, you know what? I forgot to save this article, but here, I I know I put it in the group chat. 1 second, let me pull it up. Let me show you what somebody from Naughty Dog said. It had me cracking up. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, here we go. It could be this game that's the down. Because on the flip side, this could elevate them, but this could be the downfall. If it's just like an 8 out of 10, a 7 out of 10, it's just an okay game. It could turn a lot of people the wrong way and they try different games. So this article also came across my timeline that I forgot to save. I put it in the group chat. Last of Us co-director asked why you even care about Grand Theft Auto 6. His words, not mine. Bruce Stanley, the Naughty Dog veteran who worked on Jak and Dexter, Uncharted, and the Last of Us franchise before leaving to start his own studio, is asking why people are even excited for GTA 6. Posting on social media, he said he's asking the question out of genuine curiosity and not simply to stir the pot. No shade, just curious, he said. Stanley said he's unsure if he's interested in GTA 6, so he was asking followers to share the reasons why they're excited for Rockstar. What do you hope is new in GTA 6 that you haven't already experienced in the predecessors, or simply why are you going to play GTA 6? Because I don't know if I'm interested and I'm not sure if I'm an outlier. This is a super nice way of saying, like, this. First of all, this is not even the 6th game in the series, because you also got to count the PSP versions, the Game Boy ones. We've seen a lot of Grand Theft Auto, and with the 6th major entry in the series, it's like, what are they going to do that's so much different outside of better graphics? We know we're going to be robbing, stealing, and driving cars. Like, are they really gonna invent? And I've said the same thing on my shout out to Simi with the 5 get the subs. I owe 5 push-ups. I've said the same thing on this stream. I have no doubt in my mind Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna be a good game, at least a 7 or an 8. My question is, how good is it? Because in my opinion, in order to get a 9 or higher, you have to do something that actually reinvents the wheel. And I just don't know if there's enough meat on the bones for the Grand Theft Auto formula to do that. Now, I could be wrong. They could blow my mind and they could actually do something. But right now, my brain can't manifest. What are they going to do that's so different? You said we hooping, baby? If they had a 2K mode in there, maybe. Ball out. And people swear that I'm hating when I say that shit. I feel like it's a logical question. And he's asking the same thing as a game developer. Like, what are you guys expecting outside of better graphics in a new city? More in-depth life sim? What do you mean? Because then I would ask, well, why don't you play like an actual simmer if that's what you want? If you truly want like an in-depth sim type of game, 30 FPS so they can do better. But a sex mini game? Y'all niggas nasty. Like, I just want a good story. I didn't even beat Grand Theft Auto 5. Did you enjoy 5's story? I kind of quit halfway through. I didn't really think it was that great. He said, bring back the hot coffee mod. A realistic strip club. Just go to the strip club, bruh. I'd argue going, first of all, I wouldn't give my money to a stripper, period. But I will argue going to a real strip club and throwing money at strippers is more beneficial to society than buying shark cards and microtransactions and then throwing it at digital strippers. Why? Because if you throw your money at a real stripper, at least you're stimulating the economy. You're feeding somebody's children. You're helping them fucking pay their bills. But buying shark cards and just throwing it at digital strippers, you're fucking crazy, bruh. Like, like, you're fucking crazy. What are you talking about? This man said better strip clubs. Get the fuck out of here. Just go. At least you can get some decent wings at the strip club. What the fuck is you talking about? You can't get no digital wings. I replayed the story. It was mid. It was all over the place. That's how I felt when it came out. What up, Cammy? 5 was cool though, at least at the time of release, because of the level of detail. I feel like the rest of the GI podcast has been saying the same thing, but I'm glad somebody with some clout is saying something similar. Like, you know, remove your bias and your love for Grand Theft Auto aside. It's just simply, what are you guys expecting? I feel like you should, if you really want to love this game, you should keep your what's the word I'm looking for? Keep your expectations like neutral. When you start going to this, in Grand Theft Auto 6, we gonna get a spaceship, we gonna go to the moon, and then I'm gonna drive my Ferrari to the moon, we gonna fuck space bitches. Like, when you start doing all these crazy things, which I've seen with Grand Theft Auto 6, creating all these ideas of what you think it's gonna be, you're setting yourself up to be disappointed. Learn from the Kingdom Hearts community. I did that with Cyberpunk. Yeah, Ethos did that shit with Cyberpunk. I was super neutral on that shit, and look what happened to Cyberpunk, bro. All jokes aside, Red Dead 2, if you finished it or played a good bit of the technical stuff they did in that game, is probably what's going to push the envelope. You think it'd be Red Dead, like the Red Dead 2's type of shit? That's what you feel like? But if they already did it, do you feel like you're still going to love it in 6? I just want better cars. Customization and again closer to Midnight Club. Okay. Why do you want to interact with virtual strippers? Some people want to do that. That's their life dream, bro. Stranley ended this post by reminding people that he worked in the sausage factory a long time, which is likely a reference to Naughty Dog. Stranley got a lot of responses to his post. Someone said they were looking forward to whatever Rockstar is cooking up in terms of a new... Let's look at some of these replies. You're looking forward to a new dynamic weather system. Oh my lord. Have you played Red Dead 2? Imagine that detail and interactivity in that game in the GTA setting. That's why most of us are excited. Okay, that's what you said in the chat. That's fair. So you're looking for more like more in-depth side quests with like meaningful characters, kind of like Ghost of Tsushima 1, kind of like Red Dead Redemption 2, kind of like Mass Effect. That's why I love that series. That's a fair take. I'll take that. That's a fair take. But niggas want water to be wet. My only thing with that though is, because then I gotta get pushed back on that, right? If that's the main thing a lot of people are looking for, this got a lot of thumbs up. Some of you in the chat said the same thing. If you are looking for, and I'm not, and what I'm about to say, if it don't apply, let it fly. But if you are looking for an immersive world with amazing side quests with meaningful characters that makes you care about the world and makes it feel alive, why do GTA fans not play other RPGs? Because that's literally what that fucking genre is. I just find it very hypocritical and weird that GTA niggas will dismiss The Witcher 3, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, Expedition 33. If you genuinely want, you should play Expedition 33, Baldur's Gate 3. That's the part I don't understand that confuses me. Because those are nerd games. Right. You're right. 2K is not an RPG. You're right. 2K is not an RPG. My bad. You just put skill points into your character and you do a whole storyline where you're trying to make it to the NBA and then you got to rap with J. Cole in the studio for some reason. Not an RPG. I forgot. An improvement on the sandbox would be enough for me, but I don't think it'll peak GTA 5 or 4. The pressure's too high. Yeah, I genuinely feel like GTA fans are making this hard for Rockstar. I think we should just let the game come out and judge it for what it is. The pressure is very high for them. And I just don't, I don't know, unless maybe I could be wrong. I do think this game will sell well, but from a critical standpoint, what the reviews and what the fans say, y'all are setting yourselves up to be disappointed if you keep putting all your hopes and dreams in this shit. Let's see what else people can. For us, it's not necessarily about GTA 6 introducing one single feature that has never existed in any game before. It's about seeing how Rockstar combines everything they've learned over the past decade into one living believable world. We're interested in the evolution of their open world design, more dynamic NPCs, deeper interactions, better physics. So kind of like he was saying with the Red Dead Redemption 2. You want a deeper RPG. So then I got to get pushback. Why did you wait 13 years to play a fucking RPG? I feel like that's a fair question. Like, what are we talking about here? I'm excited for Fable. Yeah, then you got Fable at the top of the year. That's gonna be a deep RPG. Why did you have to wait 13 years to play a rich RPG? I don't get that part. Even if it's the same, no one else can do what they do on the quality level that they do it. So at least it's another serving for this. Here comes the cope. That's a cope post. Even if it's the same, nobody can do it like Rockstar. Here comes that's a cope post right there, bro. Yeah, the ball and gun shackles over here. Steve is in the ball and gun shackles. Nobody can do it like Rockstar, even if it's the same exact game. All right, buddy. It sounds like you're already creating up a bullshit excuse to why it'll just be decent. Fuck it, Steve. It's the immersion. Rockstar does an amazing job of creating a world and game mechanics that make you feel like you're part of the game. In every step of the adventure, being able to explore Florida and all the activities and new mechanics, he wants to be immersed. GTA 6 is going to showcase the microtransaction shop 2 minutes into the game like Skate did. Oh yeah, it's going to be full of shark cards. Absolutely. I want to play it for the same reason I play Naughty Dog games, which is the story and the writing. I hope Rockstar actually gives us a top-notch gameplay, which they usually do unlike Naughty Dog. Yeah, what's this nigga's beef with Naughty Dog? To me, those are the two best studios on earth. That is a very ball and gun take. My top 5 include Naughty Dog and Rockstar. That's a very ball and gun take. Motherfuckers just want to smash a lot of lizards in the first person GTA 6. Whoa. I hope the realism is turned up a notch. I just want to see how the characters respond. I hope we limped or hold our stomach, etc. when damaged, stabbed, or shot. I think that sets the immersion over the top. That doesn't sound very fun. Getting shot and holding my stomach. I don't want to do that. 13 years of 30 FPS, wet water, and all one. I'm in the same boat as you. The only thing that would really pique my interest is if Rockstar returns to the same level of interactivity as GTA 4 and content of San Andreas, while further expanding on both. If it's just another GTA 5, I can't see myself playing it for long. I'm honestly not chomping at a bit whatsoever for this game. I'm working through my backlog. Shout out to Maestro with the sub, appreciate it. I think the real answer is GTA 6's primary audience isn't gamers who play new games constantly and are seeking genre-bending innovation, but instead the consumer who plays one game a year, or possibly even have touched an open world game since yeah, I think that's fair. I think this is the most fair assessment. It's primarily going to be people who play annual sports games or people who don't play games like that a lot. So when they do touch GTA 6, it is going to feel like the deepest, richest RPG they've ever played. Mainly because they've just basically skipped 20 years or 13 years of history since GTA 5 dropped. Detroit Become Human's next project has more anticipation for you than GTA 6. What's the name of their game? Hit the like button if you watch it on YouTube. That's enough of that. I get the gist of it though. Hey, I hope they stick the landing with it, man. I might be behind, but I think Rockstar deserves some failure. Their silence will be their downfall. Nah, I'm not going to wish failure upon them. Nah, I'm not going to do that. That's it. I stand by that. I'm never going to wish failure upon anybody because I don't want it for myself. I don't want y'all wishing failure upon me. I'd rather just sit back and watch and see what happens. And to be fair, we're all just speculating. You could think it could be the greatest thing. I can think it's just going to be all right. Neither one of us is right. I'm just yapping. I'm gonna be honest. This is barbershop talk. I'm just yapping, creating content, giving some speculation and giving my perspective of like, I just don't know what people are expecting. I don't have any type of high expectations for this game because to be fair, my perspective is coming from the fact that GTA has not really changed its formula since San Andreas. That was probably one of the most in-depth ones that they made. But it's been kind of the same thing. They just upgraded the graphics and changed the city. And I'm gonna be honest, they barely changed the city because they keep going back to the same shit. New York, Vice City, San Andreas. Anyways, let's see what we got. Yeah, and I can't get hyped without gameplay. No, that's facts. What else I got? Oh, we already did the God of War one with Bautista. If GTA 6 fails, no one will learn from this. Best not hope. What? The point about how they're gonna think it's the greatest thing ever because they've skipped a decade of great story-driven games is on point. Nah, that's real. And the worst part is if GTA 6 does stick that landing, GTA fans are going to become insufferable. Because, I mean, we've seen it when we went through all those comments. A lot of them, they were saying they're looking for a rich RPG. They're looking for an immersive world. There's been a gazillion games that have released like that in the last 13 years. But because a lot of them didn't play most of them, when GTA 6 comes out, if they stick that landing, they're now going to talk to you and I about how it's the most expansive and immersive video game ever. And I'm just like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Yeah, what they want is already out. They're going to become insufferable during the Game Awards. Yeah, go play Metaphor. Marvel Token announced an Iron Man Classic outfit.
Wow, you are.
I thought this was fire.
I've made all of these suits and never once thought of adding a green miniskirt. How's this? On it. Just look.
Who rocking this shit?
Think you're a genius, Doom? Well, this...
Only for the Ultimate Edition, by the way. How much the Ultimate Edition cost? That's whack. I'm hoping I get a code for this shit, bro. Let's see. And then $108. Oh, hell no, I ain't buying it. Too rich for my blood. I do not care about Marvel Token that much. Oh no. Oh shit. Attack on Titan official gameplay for Attack on Titan 3. Too rich for my blood. What are they doing different with this one? I will say this: if GTA 6 isn't a 10 out of 10, people are going to be living. Ball and gun gamers are relentless. I say this, and I said it in the group chat when I linked that article. And I've been saying this for like the last year or two. If GTA, I have no doubt in my mind for the millionth time, GTA 6 will be a good game. We just don't know how, because Rockstar does make good games. We just don't know how good it will be. If it gets a 7 or an 8 out of 10 on average, that game has to score. The lowest score GTA 6 can get is a 9. It needs to get a 9 or higher on average. If it gets a 7 or 8, it is going to be one of the funniest fucking days or weeks or months on fucking Twitter, bro. The level of cope. I said in the group chat, if GTA 6 gets a 7 out of 10, I might be on Twitter arguing with niggas like JG just for the fucking anarchy, because there's going to be so much level. I've been waiting 30 years for this shit, bro. I wanna know. Like, the world's gonna keep spinning, dog. The world's gonna keep spinning. I'm gonna be fucking cracking up. We might have to do a whole video of just saddest GTA 6 niggas on the internet, bro. Man, I fucking called out to work. Spent my whole paycheck on short cards. And it's the same game, chat. It's the same game. I just couldn't believe it. I'd be like, the data was right there. You should have been more shocked if it wasn't the same game. Like, more humanity. Oh, I got another prediction too. That's my prediction for the score. I got another prediction for GTA 6 as well. All them degenerate IRL streaming niggas who call people like me a fucking desktop streamer like it's a slur. When GTA 6 comes out, everybody is going to be a gamer. You remember in the early 2010s when everybody had started a gaming channel on YouTube? It was a lot of LARPing going on, bro. Oh, we're going to see a level of LARPing we've never seen in the gaming community for like a good year when GTA 6 comes out, because everybody's going to want to play that game. They're going to want to stream it, make YouTube videos, and do like the servers where they be voice acting and shit like that. We're going to see a level of LARPing that's going to be fucking offensive, bro. All of a sudden, niggas with outside IRL streaming backpacks, they in the house all the goddamn time. Chat, I love games, bro. I love games. GTA 6, chat, GTA 6. Yeah, it's going to be annoying. Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct LARPing.
ここにいると思ったよ。表情が硬いな。そんな顔で新兵の前に出るつもり？
進軍経路の構築。いわば調査兵団の石膏役だ。
Hope you feel better, Festive.
成長した君な。
Not gonna lie, I've never been an Attack on Titan person. Fun fact for those unaware, I did not like Attack on Titan when I first watched it. I watched the first episode and I just couldn't get into it. But then like the game looked really cool. So I played Attack on Titan 2 that came out a few years back. And I enjoyed the game, and that's what made me watch the show. So maybe the game, you might like the games. The only problem with this one is it looks kind of samey as Attack on Titan 2. I'm not seeing any new mechanics. It looks too much like the last one. Yeah, even like the hub world is like the same shit. Devise a strategy to win.
ちょうど話したいことがあって。まあ、いろんなやつがいますよね。
You're lucky you avoided all the manga fans spoiling the anime when it ended.
大切な仲間です。みんな。
Just remember, man, even if a manga nigga spoils some shit, just remember they don't get no bitches and they stink, so they ultimately lose.
ずっとこんな日が続けばいい。
This game looks stiff as hell. Pause. Consider this. Bad Boys of Rush Hour? Rush Hour.
大勢の仲間を殺してまで進んだ。そのけじめをつける。あとは託して。
I say Rush Hour over Bad Boys just because, like, overall, I think they're better movies. Especially the later ones with Bad Boys. They became kind of mind-numbing. Just a lot of explosions because a lot of them weren't they directed by Michael Bay? He's one of my least favorite directors. Just mind-numbing. Michael Bay is the ball and gun director, boy. Let me tell you that. He's the ball and gun. Oh, no. He is the ball and gun of movie directors, bro. So yeah, I would pick Rush Hour. Another reason I would pick Rush Hour, I think Rush Hour is a good timepiece. You can't make Rush Hour in 2026. A lot of them jokes is like mad racist. But like it was all done in good spirit because everybody was getting it in those movies. But like I feel like people are so sensitive nowadays. You can't make that shit nowadays. Those and like those early 2000s movies, Bad Boys, you can make in 2026. You can't make that shit. And far more quotables than Rush Hour. Both good movies though. Don't get it twisted. But I would pick Rush Hour over it. That's mad accurate actually. Come on, man. I'm a student of the game. I love the arts.
僕らはずっと一緒だ。もうこれ以上遠くへ行かないでよ。エレン、私は
Like white chicks.
あなたの罪を一緒に背負いたい。
Like white chicks. I will say, like, I don't know, maybe I watched white chicks like a couple years ago. That was the first time I ever saw it. I didn't see it as a kid. Maybe you had to watch it when it came out in the early 2000s, but I didn't find that movie to be really that funny. I wasn't offended either, but like I just didn't really find it to be funny. I didn't find the jokes to be clever. It was all just kind of low-hanging fruit to me. It was probably a funny for its time movie. Perfect description of Michael Bay. Yeah, I don't know. This is probably gonna be a skip. That's why they probably releasing this shit in December. They know this looks like DLC. It doesn't look like a new game. I love Big Mama's House in Life. I don't know about Big Mama's House. I don't know about the Martin Lawrence as a mammy. Early 2000s funny movie that's an early 2000s movie that was funny and underrated. What was the Martin Lawrence movie where he got sent to a different time period? He became like a knight. He was wearing the green jersey. That movie was fucking funny to me as a kid. Black Knight. Yeah, that one was pretty funny. And then they had like the one random light-skinned girl in the English kingdom. I always thought that shit was stupid, bro. Like just one random black girl for you to fall in love with, huh? Like, well, what a coinkydink, boy. What a coinkydink. Your thoughts on Norbit? I've never seen Norbit. I've never seen it. I'm not gonna lie, that movie looked weird. That's why I didn't watch it. Blue Streak was hilarious. I did like Blue Streak. Plague's Tale, Legacy, Renaissance, only a 30-second trailer.
Sophia's journey won't be smooth sailing. Many enemies will stand in her way trying to stop her. It's best you know what you're up against. From the most swift and unpredictable foes, the more powerful and heavily armed ones, to those the curse has plagued.
The curse. So we're definitely going to get some type of, because they said the curse, we're definitely going to get some type of insight to probably where the rat plague came from. That'll be interesting. I think the story is going to have to carry this game. Thoughts on Tropic Thunder? I have not seen Tropic Thunder. Have you seen New Jack City? I have. That's a hood classic. I have. I've referenced New Jack City so many times. Man, it just keeps calling me. It keeps calling me. Hey. I was the prom queen in high school. Like, shut up. Look at you now, bitch. Yeah, I've seen CB4. CB4 was all right. CB4 was all right. But it just keeps calling me. I've referenced that movie so many fucking times, dog. Sparking Zero. Somebody link this shit. Sparking Zero Clashes Part 22.
Oh, hell no, nigga! I'm gonna shove this rose dick up your ass!
This is why I will always be like a casual anime fan. Like I'll watch it in my leisure time, but like I just can't get with these niggas. These niggas are weird, bro. I don't care. I don't care how I come across. I'm not going to Anime Con. Y'all stink. No, thank you. I absolutely discriminate against you niggas. I do. Niggas be sitting in a Batman pink t-shirt playing Sparking Zero DLC, screaming in the middle of the night. If you don't shut your ass up, bro, just enjoy the fucking game. Jesus Christ, man. It can't be that fun playing Goku for the 1000th time. Oh, brother. And then don't ask a Dragon Ball Z nigga to watch them. I'm not gonna put that on anime people. That's Dragon Ball niggas. Don't ask a Dragon Ball nigga to watch a different anime. What? Isekai? What the fuck is that? A slice of life.